guys, what's happening? So I think I found the best tropical fragrance. Now, I'm talking about Mile High 38 by Parle Moi De Parfum. Not sure if you would have heard of it or come across it. I don't think there's too much in the way of reviews online about it, but it is a fragrance that stood out to me. I was in Paris, I went into their boutique and I smelt their range of fragrances. There was no one else in there, so I had a bit of time just to myself, just to go through and smell them all. The first thing that struck me was the quality of these fragrances were far better than I probably expected them to be. I didn't really have any expectation, but just overall I was super impressed. Even fragrances that had notes in it and were not the type of thing that I would usually go for, really smelt well balanced, high quality, and I came away thinking this is a great house. But today I want to talk about Mile High 38, which is one that stood out to me, which just so happened to be a tropical fragrance. And I think on first sniff I didn't really pick that up necessarily, but it's great because I've always struggled with finding a unique, long-lasting summer fragrance, which is what this could also fall into, but I think tropical may be more appropriate. So I've also been looking for something that is going to be really good when you go on holiday, when you're near the water, just that kind of holiday-y vibe where you want something that smells nice and that is a little bit different to everything out there. It's not your typical freshy, it's not a citrus based fragrance, it's just a little bit different. And what you've got in this fragrance is fairly simple in terms of the note breakdown. So you've got, first off, you've got pineapple, you've got immortelle, you've got patchouli, and you've got tonka bean. So when you spray this thing, what you get is you get juicy pineapple, but not like Creed Aventus, not like Mancera Cedroc Boisé. My opinion is the pineapple in this is far superior. And it's sweet, but it's tart. It's kind of aged and very ripe, kind of mature, and not just an overly sweet, sickly, gourmand style. A nice mature, if that makes any sense, ripe, sweet but tart pineapple. And then you've got the immortelle and the patchouli, which give it this kind of herbaceous green kick. And then you've got the tonka, which again is adding a little bit more sweetness, a little bit of spice, and just an overall warmth. Now this fragrance is balanced superbly well, and I think the reason I like it is because of the immortelle and the patchouli are giving that kind of green. It's kind of like a slightly sweet, herby green fragrance, but great, as I say, in the summer, in nice high heat weather. This is going to work really well. It's a fragrance that smells completely unique. I don't know if there's anything else that I've smelt which is similar to it. So I like the fact that, yes, it's tropical, but it's also quite green. Now, Mile High 38, I kind of thought it was a weird name, and I was thinking, what's this about? What they're referring to is Mile High in terms of the notes in here are from different parts of the world. So it's kind of like immortelle from Corsica, patchouli from Indonesia, and that type of thing. And 38 is representing 38,000 feet in the sky. So that's Mile High 38 and what it means. Now this fragrance is something that is going to be liked by everyone. I can't see somebody not liking it. It's a unisex fragrance. I think it maybe leans a little bit more masculine. I've worn a sample of it. I've had a sample that I've been wearing now. It's got a decent amount of projection on it, and it lasts pretty long for something that is to be worn generally in the summer months or the spring months, something like that. But a really nice fragrance that is very different to anything else that is out there. It's a fragrance that if you haven't smelled anything from the line, have a look and see what they've got. It's definitely worth getting a sample of some of their stuff. Now over the last year, I've been trying a lot of niche summer fragrances. I've been testing them out because I've got a lot of cheaper summer fragrances that I just whack on, but I've really wanted to get a couple of niche, so 2 niche fragrances that are going to be great in high heat, summer, that are going to last, that are going to be good quality, and that are going to be different to everything else out there. And I think I've found 2, so Mile High 38 being one of them. And there is another fragrance that I've sampled several times over the last 4 or 5 months, and it's another one that I think I'm going to want to be getting a bottle of. So I think I found my 2. I'm going to be releasing a video on it very soon. If you want to know what that is, please consider subscribing. If you've enjoyed this today, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you know any other unique summer fragrances. Don't have to be niche, but anything that's unique, that's going to last, that's going to smell a little bit different, then I'm keen to know what else is out there. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video very, very soon. Take care. Bye.